eviscerated, and yeah, that comes from them. I know, we have venomous fish powering all our wonderful vegetables. And welcome back to an update video on the aquaponics. It is torrential downpour, so you may be able to hear me over the noise of frogs and water and tropical climate. It looks cold, but it's like 28 degrees or something like that. My water temperature is sitting at 26 degrees Celsius, so that's not too bad. Yes, it's about a week, so this is a week update. These are our cucumbers. They are starting to get their proper leaves. I don't think they're elongated anymore. That one is a little bit, but I do have a high-powered LED above them. I've lowered it, I think enough that they're getting a decent amount of light. My Murray cod, which is down the bottom there, and that is a pretty big fish. Doesn't look big, but it is. Doesn't like the light, so that's pretty bright. I am water changing at the moment, so just pumping water out of that barrel, which has been adjusted pH-wise and dechlorinated into here. So I have to remember to turn that off while I'm filming this. But I think our control, so our little cucumbers, I was going to call them zucchinis again, our little cucumbers that are sitting in the pot, have started to get their secondary leaves. And I think they're a little bit more advanced than those ones. So that's interesting to see. I will have to upgrade them to a bigger pot soon, but I'm just going to let them do their thing. And I'm going to work out some sort of thing for them to climb on, and I can raise the light. But this is the wonderful bit. It's not really working. I don't think this aquaponics is working. So about a week ago, these were planted in here. They were a little bit smaller, but they sort of haven't really taken off. And I'm going to just check the roots. Oh, they do have roots. Okay, so it might just take a little while, and I probably totally damaged the roots now. Well, managed to get them back in there. Sorry, whatever plant that is. Some sort of lettuce, I think. Yeah, I've given a whole lot of seeds. There's lettuce, that's obviously some sort of lettuce. And they're a tropical lettuce, so they're going to survive the warm temperature and hopefully not just bolt as soon as they get to a certain size, because it's, 30 degrees in the daytime at the moment here, and at night it's not terribly much cooler. But I think a lot of these are spinach. Some of them have kind of flopped. Yeah, they were elongated, but I think they're starting to look a little bit better. But I think once something elongates, it doesn't really come back. But a lot of those are spinach. There are the stingrays, which are powering this system. And yeah, if you didn't see my other video, all these tubs are connected. So there are 4 tubs, I think 2 1100 litre tubs, 2 900 litre tubs, a 9-foot by 5-foot pool with freshwater stingrays. There they are. And then we have a 9-foot by 4-foot tank with South American peacock bass, Australian arowana, which is a Saratoga, some Australian turtles, there they are, little piggies, giant gourami, big pleco, another giant gourami, some more pretty decent sized stingrays. Yeah, and I think, there's a daphnoid in there as well. But this tank is overflowing into this pool. This pool is getting pumped into that big tub over there. That's my filtration, which is powering everything, which is a pressurized K1 microbead filter. And then there is a big biofilter with UV there as well. So that is getting pumped up into these 2 tubs, which is the water there. And then these are overflowing back into there. And that pump in there is powering that one. And that's trickling back into there through the filter and then back into there. So everything is all connected. Yeah. But I don't have much nitrates, which is what feeds the plants in aquaponics. I could, oh look, there's a super cool ant. That's a queen. There are lots of queen ants everywhere. So that's a Polyrachnus. How cool is that? I am not collecting the queen. She can figure out we do actually keep ants. Yeah, anyway. Polyrachnus queen, they go forage for food when they've only got a couple of workers or larvae. So she's probably got some larvae somewhere, so we'll let her do her thing. If I capture her, her larvae will die. So yeah, deal with that, queen. We're not capturing you. Moving on. Okay, where were we? Aquaponics. Yeah, my pH is about 6.5, but there are not much nutrients, even though I'm feeding about 2 kilos of food every day or so, because all these fish are a lot bigger than they look. I think some of these stingrays are about 2 foot diameter, to give you a rough idea. They don't look very big, but they're pretty big. That is an awesome freshwater ray. They are venomous. They do have the stabby bits on their tails, and I did notice, if I move that pump, yeah, there's a couple of barbs under there that I probably need to remove. I don't know if I can even get down there. Okay, this is dodgy because we don't want the rays to find me, or stab me. That is a stingray barb. I know. And they are venomous. Obviously, when they're white like this, they don't have the slime on them. There's not really any venom left in that. It does break down in the water, but yeah, you do not want to get stabbed by that. Look how razor sharp that is. Serrated, and yeah, that comes from them. I know, we have venomous fish powering all our wonderful vegetables. Hopefully they will grow well. It's only been a week and a half. So this is my week update from just putting them in this system. And these were just little germinated seeds before. I don't know if they don't really look elongated, maybe a little bit elongated. Oh, there goes my pump. Let me turn that off. That is that. Don't try that single-handed with a barb in your hand. Yeah, I think some of them maybe are a little bit elongated, but they're just starting to get their secondary little tiny leaves. So not too bad. There's that Polyrachnus queen again. Stop. But anyway, a quick update. I think over the next week, once they get their other little leaves, and I don't think, yeah, we don't really have any roots going into the water yet, so they're just still sitting in their little, no roots whatsoever. I think once the roots hit the water, they're going to take off. And I think, yeah, the ones with the dirt, obviously there's a lot more nutrients in the dirt, so that's why they're a little bit more advanced. I was probably close on the same, I would say. So it'll be interesting to see how fast they grow compared to those. I'm probably going to update this every week or so. So I think it's Christmas next week, so there'll be an update just before Christmas. I do think it's Christmas next week because it is Christmas next week. Anyway, I will stop babbling. Any suggestions about how to attach these onto something so they'll climb? And I do have a fair bit of room here because this is just under the house, so I can extend this light further up as they grow. There is a worker Polyrachnus. Okay, that'll be one of her workers. So, cool. So we have ants somewhere here. That's fine. They'll be fine, unless we get aphids, and then they won't be fine. Okay, babbling again. Anyway, there's a quick update on what has happened to the aquaponics in the last week. Yeah, hopefully not too elongated. And yeah, we will do another update in another week. So yeah, any questions, comment down below. Any suggestions, comment down below. That would be wonderful. We'll see you in the next one.